Okay, so now we're ready to conduct the ultimate quality assurance check. I have my gauges connected, high sides connected here, low sides connected here, down to my vacuum pump. We're gonna pull a vacuum on this. I've made sure all my connections are tight. We're gonna pull a vacuum and then make sure it'll hold it for at least 20 minutes or so. So let's pull a vacuum. Okay, so it's been roughly a half hour. The vacuum has held consistently without any change, so I am confident that I have a totally sealed system. Now it's time to pull a vacuum for the next hour with the valves open to get the moisture out of the system. We have been running a vacuum on this for an hour and a half. And before I disconnect it from the vacuum pump, I close off the valves, make sure those are closed, and then I'm going to disconnect from the vacuum pump. Then I will hook up I'll hook up these first charge. They have 1 ounce of oil in them, and I got to get that oil out. So I use a bucket of hot water. That'll help this stay warm and help it suck the Freon and stuff into the system. So we'll get all that set up. With the engine running, the air conditioning set to max AC, and the doors and windows open. Now you'll see I'm still under vacuum. I have my Freon in the hot water. I open the valve on the low side only, and I can let it suck on in. I want to empty this can. I want to empty that can. It won't take very long with the hot water and initial vacuum on the system. Alright, so the second can, like there, is going to go very similar to the first, except that I do not want to turn the second can upside down, except in short bursts, okay? Turning the can upside down allows liquid to flow into the system. This can, even though it's under pressure, is not a total gas. There, remember, there's an ounce of oil in this thing. So I can turn it over from time to time, but now I want to be more conservative about how I let the system suck in the Freon the second time. The system requires 33 ounces, according to the documentation on the internet. Each can is 12 ounces. Each can is 12 ounces. So at the end of this, I will have 24 ounces in. So my ambient air temperature out in the sun where I am is 100 degrees. So with my ambient temperature at 100 degrees and the I got about 27 ounces in right now. So I got about another half that can to get into the system, but I am getting 66 degree air out of the vent. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and I got about 2 ounces left in the can. So I'm right in the range of being fully charged. My compressor clutch is fully engaged and staying engaged as it should under these temperature conditions. This line is nice and cold. It's my low pressure line coming back from the sweating. So I believe I got the system fully charged properly, and it's good to go.